Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for saying hi in the comments of this reading so that I can say hi back and welcome you to my community here. We're going to go ahead and dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading, and that is where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, my friends, what do you need to know today? What is the message for the week for you? The King of Cups. Emotional balance. Could be love. Could be somebody thinking about you. Could be somebody thinking very fondly about you. What is this message? Oh, the Two of Cups. All right. So it does feel like somebody is thinking about you. Either that or you're about to meet the one that you've been calling in, the one that you've been asking for. There is a very, very, very destined, fated relationship here. They are tied together, as you see, and there's orbs that are surrounding them. And it's like this is a fated union. This is destiny. And perhaps the one who identifies as the divine masculine in this dynamic here has come into balance in their emotions. Maybe they're ready. Maybe they weren't ready before. Maybe they're ready here. But you know what? They've got a lot of love for you. So you're either about to meet someone who is going to recognize you right from the get-go, recognize something different from you, recognize that you literally feel like home to them, you feel safe, you feel like they're one, you feel different than anyone else has ever felt in their life. Either that or, like I said, maybe you already know this person. Either way, love is coming together for you. And this is a beautiful, dynamic soul connection. This is a spiritual connection. This is one that was brought together by the unseen for you. This has been guided. You've been guided right to each other by this invisible cord and your angels. And you are each other's home. You are each other's safe space. You are each other's love of your life. You're going to find out. All right. So this King of Cups, they have a lot of love for you. They are overflowing with love for you. This has been unfolding for a while, hasn't it? Or you've been calling in love for a while. I just feel this beautiful love from this king. And the Empress, I feel like I'm talking to you, the Empress, the one who identifies as the divine feminine in this energy, in this connection, and you're calling in your divine masculine. Now, gender is not, we don't talk about gender with tarot, we talk about the energies. So whichever you identify as, it doesn't matter because we all have both, right? But don't take it as gender, take it as how it fits in your story. You know, you either identify more as that divine feminine or that divine masculine. Either way, we have two people here who are ready for each other. We have two people here who are showing up in their highest form of themselves. You are either showing up in your readiness as that divine feminine energy, and that's the energy of receiving. And this person is showing up in their divine king energy. You know, this is an upgraded version from the version of them that they might have used to be. This is somebody who is balanced in their emotions, who's let go of their ego. This is somebody who has a lot of feelings that may not have told you yet. You know, if you already know who this person is, they may not have told you exactly how they feel about you, but they are loving you. And there is a lot of respect. There is a lot of admiration. There is a lot of inspiration. This person sees you as their person, their safe space, their home for their heart. But you see them as home for your heart too. They got a lot of respect and attraction for you. So I feel like love is coming together for you, and however you relate to this story, whether you're calling it in or whether you have somebody in mind right now as we're talking about this, we very well could be talking about the one that you have on your mind. And I feel like you've been through a lot with this person, or just in general in love, that you've been recovering from with this Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I also have the Three of Cups. Wow. And the Ace of Swords. There's a brand new beginning that's taking place right now. In a connection that's maybe been in separation, there could be a reunion energy here, or you could literally be meeting this person for the first time. You may feel an instant connection with this person, like you've lived past lives with them, because this could be a past life reunion energy here. But you're about to be celebrating. You're about to be celebrating this new love, or you're about to be celebrating something new in a connection. Like maybe you get engaged. Maybe you move to the next level. Maybe you go from being single to in a relationship. You know, you're celebrating something here. You're celebrating something, and it feels like you've overcome a lot to get to where you are right now. So I feel like for some of you, you've overcome a lot in your mind. Some of you, you've overcome a lot of hurt in your past from relationships, and you had to go through a healing and a rebalancing from all of the wounds of the past that you dealt with. Maybe betrayal, maybe people lying to you, cheating on you, and you know, that energy, you know, you've heard me say that this is my least favorite card in the deck. This is all about lies and cheating and betrayal, but it can also be about your own mind. It can also be about your own doubts and fears and stories in your mind that you've been recovering from past stuff. But now you're ready. You're ready to receive. You're seeing your value. You're seeing your worth, and so are they. Because when we see our worth and when we see our value, when we raise our sense of self-worth and we raise our value and we don't accept anything less than what we truly deserve, then that's when the outer world sees us differently too. It shifts immediately. When you see yourself differently, the other person in this dynamic sees you differently too. Things shift in the energy immediately. But I have this breakthrough. I have this communication. So if you haven't heard from this person, or if you don't know anyone, you're about to meet them, and you're about to have clarity though. It's like you meet them and you know. They meet you and they know. Or if you already know who this is, you're about to hear from them, and maybe there is a reconnection taking place here. But it feels very divinely guided. Turn up your confidence. See yourself as that prize. It's your magnetic self that is shifting the energy in this dynamic, whether we know this person or we don't know this person. It is your energy that is shifting, because you, the one I'm talking to, most likely identifies as the divine feminine in love or in life, period. The divine feminine needs to see her worth and be confident. Be confident in who she is, and not be willing to accept anything less, because you did in the past and you already know that doesn't feel good, right? I know you. And this is what shifts the energy and attracts in your divine masculine, who's ready for you. You're both ready now. And so here we go. Get ready. And always tell me in the comments when this happens, okay?